guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing 3 DIY signs today, all very budget friendly. I have some items from Dollar Tree and some from the Bullseye Dollar Spot at Target. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to hit the thumbs up button below to like this video, and also hit subscribe as well as that bell notification for future videos to come. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Okay guys, so for my first project, I have these thankful signs from the Dollar Tree, and they have the buffalo check print all the way around. I have that unwrapped. The thing that I want to do first is actually go ahead and connect them with E6000. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to paint over the front, so it really doesn't matter which direction they're in, but I just want to make sure that they're lined up. And I'm going to go ahead and put the E6000 in the middle, connect, and then I'm going to use these clips to hold the pieces of wood together, just to make sure that they stay and they glue overnight. If I can, I'm going to go ahead and paint the top portion white and let that dry overnight as well. But we'll see how the glue goes first. And no joke, you guys, the glue just came out of the end. Not making this up, people. So, I wasn't planning on that happening. I'm going to go ahead and connect these two pieces. I'm going to stick to the plan here. I'm just going to need one more clip to keep this section together. Once this has been on here for a couple minutes, I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and we'll paint the top. But I'm also going to get this glue mess cleaned up. Okay, you guys, so I got that glue mess cleaned up. I have the pieces of board clipped together in the back, just like this, just so I can get started painting the front and let that dry overnight, and then I'll work on it again tomorrow. But one thing that I really love about this already is just that it does already look like kind of a shiplap feel with the boards stuck together like this. And then once I paint over it in white chalk paint, I'll just really accentuate that board to make it look more like shiplap. And then I have the buffalo print here all the way around the board. So as you can see, it's on the sides, top, bottom, all around. So we're going to go ahead and get started on painting this so that we can give it time to dry overnight. I'm just going to use this Home Decor texture chalk paint in Whisper White. I got it on clearance for $4.47 at Joann Fabrics, and it looks like it's the Plaid brand. It's really hard to see, but there you go. And I'm going to go ahead and just apply that with a foam brush from Dollar Tree. And I'm assuming that this is going to need more than one coat, so that's why I wanted to make sure and get started tonight on this project. And I don't have the sides taped off, but I'm just going to try to be extra careful on the edges. So here is just one coat of paint, so you can still see the thankful coming through. So I'll probably end up adding an extra 2 coats to this just to make sure it's thoroughly covered. So here's how it's coming along. So I will show you guys tomorrow, once it's dry, what that 2 to 3 coats of paint looks like, and then we'll go ahead and complete the sign. But for now, this is how it's looking. Okay guys, so for my next project, I'm doing another sign, and it's going to be this arrow that I found at the Target dollar spot for $3. It already has the string there for hanging. And then I also have these adhesive wood shapes, and it's the apple picking one for $3. And as you can see, it actually shows up at the top right here that this one goes with this sign. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the letters black, and then I'm gonna mix this orange apple barrel paint in harvest orange as well as the antique white together and paint the pumpkin. And then for the black paint, it's the apple barrel paint as well in black. So I'm gonna go ahead and start painting those letters and pumpkins, and once they're dry, we'll go ahead and attach them to the sign. Okay guys, so moving on to the third sign here, I have this that I picked up from Dollar Tree, the Farm Fresh Pumpkins one. It has the little hanging piece here as well as this leaf, which I'm actually going to just end up pulling off. So we'll set that aside, and then you can just actually poke these through and pull them through the holes. I'm going to go ahead and fill the holes at the top of this pumpkin. And once I do and it's ready, then I will go ahead and just use a little piece of sand. This is an edge detailing one, but you can use sandpaper as well. And then just kind of rough this up, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint it with the matte acrylic paint in apple barrel with antique white. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in the apple barrel territorial beige color for some detailing, and then from this point we'll go ahead and add the lettering once it dries. Hey you guys, so we're on day 2 now, and I am starting to work on the pumpkin sign that I painted the other night. And so it's completely dry, but to complete the project, there's just a couple things you'll need. I grabbed the backing of a old picture frame that I had. This one's from Walmart, but I mean, you can pick them up at the Dollar Tree and just use the backing or just one you have laying around. I am going to go ahead and use the same leaf that was on this same pumpkin sign, but I'm just going to go ahead and reattach it and use the silver side instead. And I actually want it facing outward. So as you can see, we're going to just reattach that. There's just a little hole in the siding. Okay, so just like that. So I painted the stem brown, which I don't mind the color, I actually like it, but I did think that maybe adding some twine would kind of spruce it up a little. So I have my hot glue gun here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this and give the stem just a cool little, another texture. And then these little signs, the metal signs I picked up at Dollar Tree, they came in a pack of 3. And there's a thank you, a welcome, and a harvest. So I'm going to be using the harvest one. And I'm going to just apply that in the center of the pumpkin like that. So we're going to do reattach the stem, add the harvest nameplate, and then I'm going to add the twine to the stem, and I just tied this little bow. I actually had this on hand already, and I've used it in other projects, but I'm going to go ahead and just put that up at the top as well. So I think it's going to give it a really cute new update, and this again was what it looked like before. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll just quickly go through the clips so you guys can see how I apply. That actually ends up covering up a lot of the sign on the back, so it's just black. Okay, you guys, moving on to the next DIY sign. I have the apple picking stickers, and these are complete. I like the way those turned out. And then I also have this raffia ribbon. It was $1 in the dollar spot at Target. And then we have our sign here. So I'm going to go ahead and just add the letters on. And then I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and just do a little raffia bow at the top corner. So I also found these glue dots at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to try using that instead of the hot glue gun for the letters. If the glue dots don't work, I'm going to just go ahead and use the hot glue gun. So you'll see in the next few clips what I end up doing. finish this sign off by, I tied this little bow in the raffia. I'm going to add it here to the corner of the sign. Kind of blocks the A a little bit, but I feel like it looks really cute. So I'm still going to go ahead and do that. So it's going to look just like that. Okay, you guys, we're just finishing up on our last DIY sign. So here we have the buffalo print sign, and it kind of has this like shiplap feel to it. I went ahead and printed out this, and this was a free printable online. I just looked up images and did like Harvest Farms or Pumpkin Patch or just different things. So anyways, I just cut this off of printer paper, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mod Podge. I'm gonna put it on the back, and then once I lay it flat, I'm going to then add it to the top, and that will help keep it attached. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just add this little jute bow here at the corner. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do, trying to hold that there, if I wanted to do it at the top, like that, or just here in the corner. I'm kind of leaning more towards the corner. That could even be cute, a little bit off center. So we'll mess around with the bow, but for now I'm gonna go ahead and just Mod Podge this piece on. What I'm doing here is just adding the image, but I'm also doing a Mod Podge all the way across on the chalk pin as well, because it does help to cure it and allow that to last longer as well. So it's kind of just a 2-for-1. Okay, you guys, so I finished the sign. I put a little bow here at the top. I ended up going with that location of it. One thing I'm not too happy about is just the discoloration between the printer paper and the shiplap. That's why decals do come in handy. But what I am gonna do, I think, to fix this and just make it a little bit better, in my opinion, is I'm going to add the jute, and I'm gonna just frame it out so you don't see that harsh line that goes in between. So it's gonna look something like this on both sides. So we'll see, it's just gonna make basically a circle shape in the middle. So I'm gonna go ahead and get working on that, and I will show you what it looks like at the end.